I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the way we do the recommendations for these, so that get you guys to try them and score them, and that way if scenarios don't work for any reason, we can find out before the stream rather than on it. Right, today you're Railfanning at Elizabeth, New Jersey Transit Station. You can take screenshots of passing trains using Control S. The most interesting traffic ends after the Amtrak Maintenance of Way train comes through. There will be a few more eastbounds after if you'd like to watch. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, to like and rate the scenario. I had bad luck most nights, to be honest. 4072. But they weren't machine crashes this time. I'm not worried about the temp dump. That was I have run a number of things tonight, so I'm not too worried about that. They're all scenario or loco issues. Pink station. It is a bit pink, isn't it? Awesome! I like this station. You've got to wonder what crazy amount of political correctness makes it to where you paint one side pink and the other side blue. I'd love to know how that originated. And Master Monkey, if you're seeing a delay, then just press refresh and refresh the stream. It should catch you back up again. Oh, I guess, yeah, blue and pink are the main colours, aren't they? Fair enough. Poor planning. Yeah, it's kind of those two colours, isn't it? It's not pink paint, it's oxidation. Yeah, whatever. Metallic pink Peugeot 206, that sounds good. ALP 46, is that? Looks like an ALP 46. If you're on the app, yeah, restart the app, Master Monkey. What happens with Twitch is when you're watching it, you get these bits where occasionally it'll buffer for a moment. All of those buffers just get added up and added up and added up, essentially. So if you get like a 2-second buffer, you're now 2 seconds further behind the stream. So occasionally, if you've had a few of those, it's best off just resetting, refreshing, whatever, just so that you're caught back up again. Because you should be within about 12 seconds or so. There is a setting on Twitch that lets you reduce that delay. I know Squirrel's been using it lately. If we get partnered, I will tick that option. You don't have to be partnered to tick it, but I think without getting a reliable amount of bandwidth to you guys through the Twitch network, which you get when you're partnered, I think it would make it worse experience because you're more likely to get buffering. So reducing delay at the cost of increasing buffering doesn't feel like a fair trade. Look, it's a pantograph. Whee! Yeah, they're push-pull trains, Andrew Rennie. There's a cab car at one end and a loco at the other. So they're loco to New York. Actually, which way are we pointing? I don't know which way we're pointing. Another one coming that way. Yeah, paint the tracks orange. That's what you need. Maybe what it is that at night you get a nice orange sky. Oh no, we've got locos on both sides. I don't know whether in reality that it's always loco on one side. Normally it's locos pull out of the capital. Certainly that's how it is in London. I don't know how they operate it here. ALP 45 TP, DP, sorry. Go to the lower platform. David, Class 90s pull into London, do they? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, they do, yeah. Okay, so it's locos to the capital then, rather than locos from the capital. Railroad, what's with this Twitch Prime thingy? Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, and the way you get it is to get Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime is a benefit that comes with Amazon Prime. You get no adverts when you're watching streams. You get 1 month of subscription per month you're a member that you can apply to a streamer, so you can be a subscribed user for no cost, over and above what you've already paid for Twitch Prime, or sorry, Amazon Prime. If you record streams, like if you're a streamer, then you get 60 days of recording history as well, rather than the usual 12, I think it is. Oh, double header. Oh, it's got the bi-level cab car on the back. Trainmaster says, out of Hoboken from the cab car back into the station. Might be the reason for the crash, they're saying. Faulty equipment, yeah. Stephen, there's plenty of AI, can't fault you there. Is there not in America? Are we not on the NEC at this point, Stephen? Let's have a look. There's Elizabeth. Oh, is that railway? Where's railway? Because railway is the junction, isn't it? That's that one. Yeah, that's railway. And we are Linden. Where's Elizabeth gone? Come back, Elizabeth. There it is. Yeah, so we're on the NEC. So, is there Amtrak stuff as well, Stephen? I guess that answers that question. ACS 64 for the win. Hello. Ah, you did it to me. You did it to me. Trolled by a train. Yes, there was an Amtrak train that came back earlier on, wasn't there? I remember seeing it now. B. Harrison, the streaming PC is working really well, actually. Oh, a cellar. Oh, yes, and there was a cellar went the other way earlier on. How glitchy is the 156? I'm not aware of any glitches at all on the 156 now, Master Monkey. There is a thing that if you there are two separate units for the 156. If you put two down on the same one and flip it and join it, then that will cause major problems. So if you're having problems with the 156, change the. If you look at the units, you'll find that you've got two the same. Just change one for the other one. You'll probably find all the problems go away. It was updated a little while ago to stop all the problems with it crashing the game. So yeah, I'm not aware of any issues with it, other than the fact that some people have, when they've made scenarios, they've not done the they've just put two units down that are the same, rather than using the two different ones. Is the Acela like the Eurostar? In what way, Andrew Rennie? It's two power cars at either end, but it's a shorter train. It doesn't have the extra power bogie that the Acela's got. It used to be really glitchy, in that you could stop at stations and it would, when you open the doors, it would crash the game. But the 156, like I said, it had an update, and I've run scenarios that crashed before that don't crash anymore. And like I said, if you run a scenario that crashes, you just check it and you can easily fix it, because it just means they've built the scenario wrong. Dave, no, that wasn't me, I'm afraid. Oh, squealy brakes. Where's that maintenance away train? I don't know. I can hear something funky coming along. Oh, got dash 8. Stephen, I will wait until you tell me to end the scenario. We'll watch what there is to watch. Creepy clowns? I have no idea what that means, Rauro. Half and half between the 150 and the 156. Oh, that's a tough one. I'd probably go for the 150 personally, but the 156 is very good. It is a good one as well. 15. No, they're both pretty much the same feature-wise, but I've always liked the 150s. Just in real life, I like the 150s more than the 156s, really. But no, I don't think you'll lose with either of them, frankly. Oh, genset hype. Oh, light loco pair. Another follower that I missed earlier on. Lumaray, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. The 156 is more reliable. How does the signalling work on this route? It's red, yellow, green, isn't it, on this one? I can't remember, I must admit. Flashing green means cab signalling. And then you've got green, flashing yellow, yellow, red. Which works like green, double yellow, yellow, red. I think. Someone I know that used to work for British Rail many moons ago, when they were testing the sprinters on the Great Eastern Main Line, they brought one into Ipswich Station, because Ipswich Station's on a curve, so they wanted to sort of check the loading gauge out and so forth, make sure everything was okay. So they brought the train in and stopped, and they were out, and they had a 5-minute break before they carried on going again. And when they went to get back into the sprinter to get it move, to get on to sort of continue along down the line, they couldn't make it move. The engine had stalled. So they spent some time trying to figure out why this engine had stalled, and they couldn't work out what was going on. So they got a mechanic to come along. First thing the mechanic did was he went and had a look and realised that when the train had come in, on the side of trains there's an engine stop button. And the engine stop button was exactly the same height as the platform edge. And what happened is the train had come in and was just gently pressing against the engine stop button against the platform, so it basically cut the engine out as it came in. Oh, it suddenly got dark. So they basically had to go and get a loco to push it out of the platform so that they could release the engine start button. One of the things that apparently now they've got these metal braces around the engine stop button so that it pushes the body of the loco out a little bit, so you don't have that problem anymore. So, a quick look on the map. We got any more trains coming our way? Oh, we've got a freight train coming, folks. Freight train coming. Graphite Project. If all the lights are red, then it's a red. Stop. To be honest, that's part of the reason for doing that test. It's a loading gauge test. I mean, nowadays they actually go and take a laser train round or something and actually measure it. But before then, you just take the train itself round and see what happens. Four units here. SD70. ES44s, I guess. And I didn't see how many wheels it had. A Jeep or an SD. Graphite Project. If you have, so if all of the signals, if you've got multiple heads, if they're all red, it means stop. If any of them are not red, then you've got a go aspect, but it's a different speed or clearance. So if you've got green red, then you can proceed full speed, full line speed. If you've got yellow red, then I can't remember what yellow speed limit is. Lots of stuff coming in. Big old freight train. And there's some other red, flashing red. I thought flashing red was 15 actually, because I thought that was a restricting proceed. Essentially means proceed, but you're on site, so you must prepare to stop within half a train's length. Is Ashford International ever going to be in trains? I have no idea, to be honest, Cass. Oh, you were talking about French singing. Sorry, I thought it was about American. That's it, is it, Stephen? Okay, then. There you go, folks. That's it for this evening. Apologies for the scenarios that didn't work. Try and come up with a way of finding scenarios that means that you're all vetting scenarios and making sure that they work and are interesting and so forth. Keep it cool. All right, thanks very much for watching. That's it from me for this evening. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and we'll do some more trains. All right then, folks. Thanks very much. I'll see you then. Cheers. Bye bye.